34 and 109.
Okay.
All right, everybody, let's get into it. About to give Big Mike a call, and you're listening to an episode of the IC109 podcast. Kobe, let them know.
You're at 109 right now.
Remember, legends never die. Where's Big Mike's number? Um, Kanye is a topic that we're going to have to get into. So, let me give Mike a call here. All right, let's get him on the phone. What's good,
Hello?
man? Hey, Mike.
Yeah, what's up?
All right, so we're recording the podcast. I'm doing video and audio, and
Sexy.
these GoPros heat up really quickly, so we have to hit topics and then move on. Um, Kanye, is he crazy or not? What you think?
I think he has unresolved trauma. I wouldn't go as far as crazy. As a person in the medical industry, we obviously don't use the term crazy, but there are degrees to mental health and mental crises. And I just think he's a guy with a lot of money and a lot of opinions and a lot of unresolved issues.
Boom, for real. I think you hit the nail on the head because those unresolved issues, personal trauma he's dealing with. I mean, his mom was his best friend, right in his corner, and you know, God forbid, thank the Lord. I still have my parents. I haven't gone through that trauma. I can't even imagine what that's like. And for him to be
Well,
on
I
the
can. My father died in July. My mother died when I was 20.
man,
So
I'm sorry to hear that. My
you
condolences.
didn't know my father died?
No, sir. I knew that your
I think I
father.
told you.
You said that your father was ailing. I didn't know that he had passed.
Yeah, my father died in July.
Brother, I'm sorry to get that news right now as we're recording this podcast. Um, yeah. So so definitely he's going through it, and he's on the world stage, and that
But
just
I have some expanded thoughts. I don't like the fact that the black media is piling in on him. I don't like the fact that the Root is writing all kind of articles because I guarantee you, when Latasha Harkins' murderer in the Korean community, uh, she didn't she wasn't ostracized by her Korean community, the Korean Christian church and all of that. When Peter Liang killed Akai Gurley because he was a coward, nobody in the Asian community ostracized him. When those five Latinos got on their party call and started talking straight cash shit about African Americans, that no Latinos alienated those people. So why should we pile on? What other people do to him is none of our business. But as far as I'm concerned, I mean, he's crossed the line with black people too. But we should have no dog in this fight.
and to that point, there is that there on Facebook, a brother posted about LeBron James and how people were hating on LeBron James, and I'm like, yeah, why are we hating on our brothers? Like they've reached a height, a level of success that many of us will not reach. We should definitely support them. So,
Because most black men were raised poorly by single black mothers and they don't know how to operate in this world. That's my opinion.
all right.
You operate like a woman out of backbiting and jealousy and all of
Oh,
these things
ooh.
instead of being masculine about it.
Hmm.
You don't have masculine energy. Like LeBron James is, even if you're gonna consider him the greatest basketball player ever, So what? He's the greatest basketball player of your generation. He's the greatest. He's one of the greatest people to ever pick up a basketball. He's in year 20. He's still averaging 25 and 8. If you told me I got a player for you, he's going to average 25 and 8. You cut off a testicle to get him on any team in the league. But because it's LeBron, he's been great so long, and we take that greatness for granted.
All right. So we touched
Now,
on
what we should be celebrating is the day in, day out discipline it takes for that man to be great. He could have got sloppy and lazy a decade ago and still been in the GOAT conversation.
hmm,
LeBron James has had probably three Hall of Fame careers at this point, maybe four.
all right. So we touched on Kanye. We touched on LeBron. Um, who else can we discuss? Who else is in the news? What else is going on?
And okay, well, we can circle back to Kanye a little bit more. Why did these people go hard on Mel Gibson when he said he wanted his ex-wife to be raped by a pack of niggers? That didn't keep him out of Hollywood. He had a whole bunch of anti-Semitic comments. That
Yeah.
didn't keep him, and he said directly to a person that he thought was Jewish. Kanye was talking in generalities. Kanye has never done anything to the Jewish people,
Again,
but they didn't blackball Mel Gibson in that way. They didn't ostracize him.
Kanye's positions and things that he's been saying have, again, I think they're coming from a place of trauma and just like, and I really wish the brother would sit down, read some books, or I would really wish that he would just enroll at college, Howard University, and
For what?
take some courses and read some books. He said he doesn't
Howard
read.
University is a coon factory. All they do is produce coons. No need to do that.
Oh man.
All those HBCUs, coon factories.
Oh
They
brother.
produce they produce the boule class that are meant to sway the opinions and the actions of the proletariat black people.
Oh man. The managers of the blacks.
Exactly, the
That's
good blacks that like to think about it. When I was at prep school and they brought in this dude from Morehouse and he was like, "Yeah, you go to Morehouse and all the recruiters they come because they don't even get some good black men." And my whole thing was, why isn't Morehouse producing black men that can own their own industries and do their own businesses?
wait, your audio.
And they're endowing it.
Your
You
audio
got a
is
bunch of
breaking up.
people.
Your
Oh, I'm
audio
sorry.
the audio is breaking up. We couldn't hear you.
Just a second. Hold on.
All right. While you getting it
Hold
together.
on. All right. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I think I can hear you better. Yep.
All right.
So what
Yeah.
about
So
what about going back to
my,
Korea? Let's go back to Korea.
I would never go back to Korea. I would never live there.
What about for a vacation though?
I wouldn't even visit there.
You
Like it's funny. My one friend there, I think she killed herself. Like I've been
she?
checking her Facebook, and like she
Oh
hasn't
brother.
posted anything since 2016.
Oh dear.
And
Is
yeah,
she?
I think
Is it
she
Korean?
was a yeah, she's a Korean woman. She was like, she was in her 50s, a single woman. She used to like run English schools and whatnot, and I guess she just couldn't get it going. I don't want to speculate, but I think she's no longer alive.
Please
I
don't
just get that
speculate.
feeling.
Please don't. Mm-mm, we don't.
But other than that, no. Oh, did you see in Seoul they had a stampede and like 13 people died?
Did you say 13?
Yeah, something 13, 12 people died in Seoul
Nearly
for they had a
150.
Halloween party.
Nearly
Huh?
150 people died.
Oh, it was 150.
150
Oh,
people.
I thought it was like 150 people injured and like 13 died.
150 died.
Jesus. I mean, but like you've been to Korea, so they don't really have any like standards like that. Like they don't
Right.
have a fire inspector that comes in that says there's too many people. Korea's loose.
That's right. Absolutely. It's a death trap in many ways. I mean, and each year. I think it was 2012. The Sewol ferry capsized, killing 3,000. I mean, there were a lot of kids lost their lives on that ferry trip. Then there was one, I think 2015 or something. There was kids went on a trip, and the roof collapsed on them. And if you go even further back into the history, like there was the Sampung Mall collapse. They had air conditioners on the top of this mall, and it was structurally unsound. And one day the mall caved in due to the pressure from the AC. And I mean, people were trapped in there and lost their lives. So Korea has a history of just these mass devastating, tragedies. And yeah, Itaewon is that place to hang out and have a good time. I've been there, hung out there many a nights, and this is just you know, a
Yeah, they had that one hill with the prostitutes on them. What was that hill called?
hooker hill.
Yeah, Hooker Hill. Yeah, with the whores.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it was funny. Like the U.S. Military police would walk up and down the hill, and if you look like you were military age, they would stop you. And they always had the Korean police with them, so you couldn't refuse to give them an ID.
yeah, that hill is on the other side of the street of where that tragedy occurred. But you know,
But I've been going out of Korea so long, I didn't even know they had built the mall there.
they
They
have
had built
malls.
a giant nightclub. Because when I was in Itaewon, there was no venue big enough to house 150 people like that.
Well, no, 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 no,
It was
no.
all small nightclubs.
No, 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 no. These people were walking, okay, off of the main drag in Itaewon. There's an alleyway in the back, and that's where all of the people were walking and congregating. So it was literally they were in an alley. Probably thousands of people were walking in the alley, and they just started pushing each other, and then there was too much pressure pushing against each other, and they weren't moving, and then people started fainting and going into cardiac arrest. So there was no one particular venue. These were just alleyways in the back where just thousands of people were revelers.
That's terrible.
Absolutely. So with that, we hit the like 12-minute mark. What are your closing thoughts?
You know, just another day in paradise. I'm trying to be a passport bro again. Because as far as I'm concerned, I'm an original passport bro. Getting out of America, getting away from American women, the West, and all of that. So I'm just trying to get myself together so I can get out.
Where is the destination? Thailand, maybe?
Oh, I lived in Thailand for a long time, and I will always big up Thailand. But I think I want to make my life in South America someplace, either Brazil. But I've been looking at Argentina also, so
Wow.
maybe that's maybe that's next for me. Get a little. In Brazil, they have a digital nomad passport, so you only need $1,500 a month in income coming in. So that's just like any little basic job would get you that. And then go live in Brazil.
All right.
So that's what's next for me. What are your
Sounds
closing
good.
thoughts?
Um, Man, I'm gonna keep working on this podcast. Keep So you should keep listening to those of you listening. I'm gonna keep working on these videos, these YouTube videos, and I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to get my real estate up and cracking. If you're interested in purchasing some real estate in the city in the state of California, contact me. Um, yeah, I'm gonna just keep trying to do this
They,
stuff.
they don't wrap this shit up.
All right, y'all. So
All
this has
right,
been
man.
another one. All right, Mike,
All right.
Kobe, let them know.
You're at 109 right now.
Peace and blessings.